Hey guys, uh, this is my first game in the Cassard, the new Tier 10 French DD. Um, I'm divvied up here with Bloodbath and Peep from my clan. Got two Woosters, double Monty, a Gearing, a Ragnar, a sub. So this looks like it's going to be a fun game. Meanwhile, we have a Zawa, Puerto Rico, Salem, a Sherman. So Peep and Bloodbath are in Wisconsin and Niami. This, let's go get to this. This seems like an interesting ship. 3.5-second reload on pretty much like Marceau guns. 1900 alpha, 8% to fire chance. The AP's 2450 alpha. Got a 12.6 kilometer range on this build. Torps. Torps are interesting. 13.5 kilometers. But maximum damage is 24.2. But that's only within, I believe, 7 kilometers you have to get that maximum damage. After 7 kilometers, these torps fall all the way off to about 9,700 damage, which is about Jaeger's type damage. So if you're torping something at 13 kilometers, you basically have Jaeger torps. But if you're torping something at 6 kilometers, you have some of the most powerful torps in the entire game. So I'm really surprised they didn't give it some kind of funny button that you hit that lasted like 60 seconds that didn't make your torp super powerful or something. Wargaming's been going crazy with the funny button lately. But this seems to be a pretty sweet boat. Let's watch my first game in it, shall we? I really don't know what to say much about this game. I'm fighting for mid-cap. I always fight for mid-cap. I knew I'd get radared. I hate giving up cap points for free. I hate letting a DD walk mid for free. So a lot of times when I spawn mid, I'm going to fight for mid. Doesn't matter what I see. Whether it's Woosters, Salems, it doesn't matter. I'm going to try and fight for mid. So their Wooster decided to fight for mid, but he's not a DD. So he looks like he's taking some heat for it right now. A little bit. He's lost 12,000. He's already lost a quarter of his health, so a third of his health now. I'm going to shoot off some of my torps. This does have 2 sets of 3 on each side, so a total of 12 torps. Someone's torping me from over there. Let's look at our settings here. So I'm still contested in mid here. I know I obviously have the DD. Thought I turned up the music, still can't hear it. There we go. So I don't want to make a mistake here. I have full health. There's no reason for me to make a mistake. I can let the gearing do something like this. Now the gearing's making a mistake. A lot of this game is just patience. This gearing's probably going to push this island and proxy spot me for that Woosters, is what I'm thinking. So I'm just going to kite out here a little. we're gonna try and get some spots. I know I got some battleships and a Salem right here with me. It's gonna help me roast this gearing. I am not RPF'd either. And oh, there he is. I'm gonna turn in, try and run this guy down. There he is. Finally, the rooster paid. And these guns aren't too bad. You know, they're kind of floaty more so guns, it seems. It's well, we definitely won that trade. Trying to get some torp action going here, but I don't remember the detection offhand of these, what they're spotted from. Oh, well, we've got some torp action. There goes the gearing, so we definitely won that fight. So gearing's dead. I have a Ragnar and a sub really to worry about now. Last spotted the Ragnar was at sea. So I'm probably going to tail away from the Ragnar right now. Try and do something about this Wisconsin. There's our free B cap. Almost free. Our sub has already died. I underled those torps there because I was really thinking this Wisconsin would slam on the brakes and just stay angled to shoot there. But he just kept going. He's running. He's running away from the fight. They have the major advantage over here at A, and he's just running away. Instead of if Kremlin, Montana, and Whiskey would have pushed A side, like they probably could have killed our Zao, our Monty, or Vermont. But they're running. There goes our Salem. Trying to pay attention to the seaside because that Ragnar hasn't showed back up yet. But this is a classic team of like a winning flank running away and the losing flank running away and them all meeting in mid, it seems. Torp reload on these are alright. 90 seconds it seems. I'm keeping this rooster lit right where I'm sitting right here. There's 14,000. 2 torps. And we have Ragnar radar back. I have to do something about this Ragnar. Oh, the AP hurts him. I know I'm going down here, so I'm going to try and get some torps off. But I'm okay with that. We pretty much traded with that Ragnar. We still have a DD alive. They don't. Their sub seems to be kind of preoccupied with our Zhao, maybe. Oh, there's 2 torps on Wisconsin. Let's see here. What else is going on over here? So our Zhao is just legendary over there. Surviving that long. All those battleships shooting at him. And a sub over there somewhere, probably keeping them spotted. So their Ohio is getting rained down on by our Sherman here. Venezia is shots on the Sherman. Sherman would be smart to switch to Venezia. There he goes. Oh, he might be dead there. Yeah. I think this game is pretty much locked. We got a 1 ship lead, 2 cap lead. Yeah. But Cassard, it's an interesting ship. I think what it is that the other French TDs are pretty high skill level, I think, to play well. And I think this is a lower skill floor. This is going to let people who are not necessarily always comfortable gunboating be able to use torps a little bit more effectively and land torps a little bit more often. It's also probably going to cause a lot of deranged players to run right in and always try and get within 7 kilometers to get max torp damage, which is going to equal a lot of deaths. So it's a low skill floor, high skill ceiling ship. AA's kind of mediocre. Everything about it's just kind of mediocre. It's not really bad at anything. It's not necessarily the best at anything. It will be a good boat probably for co-op, to do some missions in co-op where you need like torp damage, and to be able to speed boost straight into co-op and get off super, have 4 sets of torp. So like 1 set on the DD, 1 set on the cruiser, 2 on the battleship, and there's probably 140k damage right there. And just be able to do that in co-op a couple times, and when you get those complete 600k damage co-op games, or complete 600k torpedo damage or something, and you just want to grind it out in co-op in just a couple games, probably be a really good boat for that. Whereas like Paulo Emilio, Mogador, Colbert, boats like that are kind of the norm to use, but this new French DD line will probably be Pretty good for that. Our Zhao over here. Still alive. Capping A. Their sub is completely disappeared. No idea where their sub is. Our Moss was still full health. Monty, even if the sub does a lot of work here. And our Zhao is spotted. Now he's not. Oh, sub is in B, so sub must be on the north side of B to keep the Zhao spotted there. Had to tell the Zhao in chat, good job. And that is game. So an okay first game. Three kills, shoulder to shoulder, general offensive, flesh wound. Only 5 torp hits, only 48 gun hits. Team score. Zhao did some work that game. I complimented this guy. Detailed report. 14k to gearing, 11 to rag. So, pretty mediocre game, nothing special. This was my first game in Cassard and my thoughts on it. And overall, I put it as like a C tier. It's a C tier DD. It's definitely going to attract more people to the French DD line now. But I will catch you guys later. Thanks.